Today, we would like to present to you regarding our business plan. Our business name is Cookiebees, and we decided to sell chocolate cookies. As our business motto, enjoy every bite amazingly, also go crazy with every bite. First and foremost, I would like to introduce to you the member of Group 3. First member of the group, aka the leaders of the group, Amir Daniel bin Yusuf. Second member of the group, Nabila binti Azmi. Third member of the group, Nur Atira binti Ahmad Faizal. Fourth member of the group, Farhan bin Muhammad Nizam. Fifth member of the group, Fatin Sofia Sofina binti Fazilan. And the last member, Sharifah Nur Aisyah binti Said Azizi. Before we begin to the presentation, I would like to explain a little bit about the content of the slide. First chapter of the slide is the introduction to a chosen business. Second chapter of the slide is about business. Third chapter of the slide is business plan. Fourth chapter of the slide is SWOT analysis. Fifth chapter of the slide is financial plan. And the last chapter of the slide is the conclusion of this presentation. First chapter of the slide presentation is the introduction to a chosen business. I, Sharifah Nur Aisyah binti Said Azizi, will briefly explain to you the introduction to a chosen business in general. First, the type of business industries that we choose is manufacturing industries. Manufacturing industry is the production of goods through the use of labor, machine, and tools for producing the final goods. Cookiebees is a homemade food product that produced through the use of labor. Also, the production of Cookiebees do not use any complex machine other than oven, microwave, and stand mixer or electric mixer. Secondly, food industries. Cookiebees is a business that involves in food industries, and the product that we offer are categorized as a dessert. Food industry is a complex global network of diverse businesses that supplies most of the food consumed by a world population. Food industry has become a greater industry throughout the years. Thus, the greater the industries, the more the competitor. Let's move on to the next point, homemade product. As you know, Cookiebees is a homemade food product. Homemade food usually prepared with natural ingredients compared to commercial prepared food. Also, the production of homemade food can save money and can be a healthier food. In terms of healthier, ingredients of making a homemade food products is not exceed the calculation that is supposed to be compared to instant food that highly in addition of MSG. Also, homemade product can save money because the ingredients of producing the goods can bulk buying from a supplier. Moreover, the product must be a high quality products. High quality products means that the product used to producing a goods must have an element safe to eat and clean in surrounding for producing process. In food industry, the reputation is as good as the food quality of product that supply to the market. The quality of product is the most important thing to take care of because the reputation of the business depends on the quality of its product. The next point is competitors. A competitor can be defined as a person, business, or organization that competes against you or your business. In business industry, we call as a rival. In other words, rivals are the same size, same market, and make a similar products. To sum up, the bigger the industry, the greater the competitor surround us. Last but not least, the target market. The target market is a group of people who willingly to purchase our product. There are many different ways to segment a market, such as first, geographic segmentation that focus on areas, climate, location, and region. Secondly, demographic segmentation that focus on the gender, age, socioeconomic status, and income. Third, segmentation is psychographic segmentation that focus on the attitudes, values, interests, and the lifestyles. And last segmentation is behavioral segmentation that focus on usage occasion. Let's move on to the second chapter of the slide presentation that explain details about business profile. In the middle of the slide is the logo of business. The business name is Cookiebees. The areas of business commence at Sintok Kedah. The main product of business is chocolate cookies. The type of business is partnership that includes 6 members. The main operation of business is through the online business market.
I shall start with our executive summary, which is the objective of our business plan is to outline our business concept. Cookiebees is a small business that thrives because of our collaboration. Our product is entirely homemade and handcrafted with no additives. The ingredients used are butter, flour, brown sugar, corn flour, eggs, vanilla essence, baking powder, natrium bicarbonate, oil, and chocolates. Each box or container of our products contain about 30 to 35 cookies, which weighs around 100 grams. Customers can order our products through the Instagram business account named Cookiebees Network. The product will be sent out through a mailing courier company and the buyers will be charged on postage fees, which are 8 ringgit for West Malaysia and 10 ringgit for East Malaysia or Sabah Sarawak. Every weekend, an online meeting is held to ensure that all the members inside Cookiebees are informed with the latest information within our organization. Here at Cookiebees, we also employ a competition-based pricing approach to differentiate ourselves from other competitors. Finding a seller in the current market who sells handicrafted or homemade chocolate cookies at a very reasonable price, such as Cookiebees, is difficult. Next, I will be talking about our company values. Inside Cookiebees, we have 4 main values that we hold on to, which are integrity, workplace discipline and attitude, customer commitment, and customer satisfaction. The first principle, which is integrity, is a personal responsibility as well as corporate or business responsibility. Integrity implies that we be true and honest to ourselves in all aspects of our lives. For example, inside Cookiebees, this integrity value will help to prevent any of us taking the business cash or merchandise without permission. The second principle that our company implements is workplace discipline and attitudes. In order to maintain a smooth operation flow, discipline guarantees that individuals or workers behave appropriately at work. Every employee, for example, must come at work on time and follow the company's policies and regulations. Putting customer service first out of all business operation can result in a better customer experience. For a business to remain competitive, it must provide the best customer experience possible. Our company service must be able to meet the needs and demands of our customers. It is required to achieve client happiness. Customer satisfaction is one of the ways to assess how well a company's services and products suit the needs of its customers. Typically, how well a firm succeeds is determined by the number of consumers who are satisfied with its services and products. As a result, in order to meet our company's objective, we must ensure that our customers are satisfied with our products and services. Next, I would like to talk about the business summary of Cookiebees, which includes the purpose of the business, the management team, and the vision and the mission of the company. So, let's start with the purpose of the business. It begins with an idea to sell cookies at a very reasonable price by our CEO, Nabila, and after receiving numerous praises from family members and friends, we began selling and supplying handcrafted melted chocolate cookies to our loyal customers and consumers via our online business platform. We launched this company because we saw that most chocolate cookies in the market right now are sold at a very premium or high price, which is very hard for some consumers such as students or teenagers to afford. Next, let's take a look at our management team. In Cookiebees, Nabila binti Azmi serves as the CEO of the company. She oversees the company's overall management and makes key decisions at high levels. As an example, she arranges the remaining 6 members into 4 different roles to keep the company functioning efficiently. Next in line, we have our Chief Operating Officer of Cookiebees, Sharifah Nur Aisyah binti Said Azizi, and unlike all other C-suite posts, the role of a COO is tightly linked to the CEO. The COO's role at Cookiebees is to oversee daily operations. Next, the Chief Financial Officer of Cookiebees is Ahmadana bin Yusuf. To avoid expenditures surpassing the revenues, he must ensure that cash flow is acceptable. He must also generate accurate financial statements in accordance with applicable laws and regulations. The CFO must study financial information in order to find ways to reduce costs and increase the revenue. As Chief Marketing Officer, Nur Atira binti Ahmad Faizal is responsible for branding, advertising, and marketing strategies. She did research about the industry and found that students are most well-received customers of baked cookies dipped in high-quality melted chocolate. Next, Farhan bin Muhammad Nizam was chosen as the Chief Technical Officer of Cookiebees after all the members' abilities were recognized. He chose to create an Instagram business account to aid Cookiebees' expansion. This is because Instagram is the most popular app among its target clients, who are students and teenagers. Next, we have Fatin Sofia Sofina binti Fazilan is appointed as Cookiebees Chief Administrative Officer. The CAO is a senior executive who oversees an organization's day-to-day operation. She also reports to the firm's CEO and assists company to improve its performance. Finally, let's take a look at Cookiebees' vision and mission. Our vision is to satisfy cookie lovers by serving scrumptious cookies coated with high-quality melted chocolate and become a good companion in your life. While for our mission is to provide excellent service and the most fabulous homemade chocolate cookies and sell them at a very affordable price. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Next, my name is Nur Atira binti Ahmad Faizal with matric number 280091. I will talk about market analysis summary and strategy and implementation of summary. In our group business, we choose demographic segmentation as our market segmentation. This is because the product we sell are more focused on students and also teenagers around the age of 12 to 24 years old. This is because we are aware that these groups of people have a higher demand for desserts in their lives. Since students have to study for a long time in a class, this will cause them emotional stress. From that, they need to eat something sweet and high calories to provide them with enough energy and also maintaining their motivation. Besides that, our product is also easy to carry anywhere, whether bring it while in the hall or at the field, as it is packaged in a container. Therefore, it is popular among students. While for teenagers, we notice that they really love to eat something new that are trendy. This is because, just like they already have their own smartphone, which enable them to keep up to date with the trend on the internet. For the market needs, Cookiebees is a business that is involved in the food and beverage F&B industry, and the product we offer are categorized as desserts. This means that our product is targeted for people that has a sweet tooth or people who like sweet foods such as cookies, chocolates, and cakes. Our product is able to fulfill the market needs of premium cookies at a very reasonable price. Based on the observations that our group made, we noticed that most people want something in a big portion but in a cheap price. In order to fulfill that demand, our product is very much in line with their tastes. It is because the cookies in the container was large and densely fit while keeping the product at a cheap price. For marketing and strategy, we choose to target market size and trend. Since our group were focused to students and teenagers, we decided to promote and sell through the online business platform, which is Instagram. The reason we choose Instagram is that, according to the latest graph, there were 30,368,000 Instagram users in Malaysia in October 2020, which accounted for 40.1% of its entire population. The highest user group is people aged 25 to 34 among all age groups. This means that many young people are active on Instagram. Since they are our target customers, we can market our product more extensively and effectively on Instagram. For sales forecast and strategy, we had 5, which is advertising, selling, sales promotion, pricing strategy, and product strategy. First, advertising. Advertisement is a key component of marketing. For advertising in Cookiebees, we promote our product through Instagram in a creative posters and teasers. Second, selling. Selling is the promotional means involving a one-to-one communication between buyers and customers. We will post our product information on Instagram. When customers are interested in our product, they can chat with us for more detail. After that, customer's deal is confirmed, we will deliver the product to the given address. After that, customer will be asked to provide us with some feedback to help us improve our products and services. Third, sales promotion. Sales promotion is one of the common promotions used by companies to stimulate sales. Cookiebees prepare only one package of chocolate cookies for customers. Package A is the original flavor of our product where customers are free to choose the toppings they want. This multiple choice of toppings can encourage customers to buy more of our products. 4. Pricing strategy. Our product is cheaper than other similar products available in the online market. We sell chocolate cookies at only 9 ringgit, which is much lower than our competitors, whereas most of them sell their products between 50 to 25 ringgit. In addition, we found that consumers are not going to buy cookies at a higher price because there are many alternatives in the cookies and snack market. Therefore, we use a price strategy called promotional pricing to gain more consumers. Promotional pricing refers to discounts temporarily offered to lower the price of a product. The purpose of offering such a promotion is to make it cheaper than ever so that more customers can purchase our product. In addition, Cookiebees also decide to give some offers on the festive events such as Christmas and New Year. 5. Product strategy. Product strategy also plays a vital role in product promotion. Product strategy consists of offering goods and services to the right target audience. Product strategy includes quality, brand name, and package design. The goal of product strategy is to develop product that will meet buyers' expectation. For the quality, for our company, we use high quality and fresh ingredients to produce chocolate cookies product. Second one, a brand name. For our company name, Cookiebees indicates that we would like to introduce delicious cookies recipe by Nabila binti Azmi. Last but not least, package design. We designed a cute, unique, and simple logo as the company brand sticker. We also use rigid and practical plastic boxes to packaging our products to ensure that the packages will be in a good condition during shipping.
SWOT analysis is a key part of any business and strategic plan. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis makes it easier to decide how to move forward. First, you need to figure out how to build on the strength of our organization. Our first strength is a reasonable pricing. As we know, the price of a product directly impacts on its sales. Nowadays, consumers are full of knowledge of consumer awareness. They can act if they notice that the price is too pricey or unsuitable for any reason. The production of 1 unit of cookies is 5 ringgit, but we sell it at 9 ringgit to our consumers in the market. It means that we can earn 4 ringgit of profit from 1 unit of cookies. We want to make sure that it is an affordable price for our customers. Next is high quality product. Products, quality, brand, package, logo, and others are important because it refers to how it can attract consumers to make purchases. Our business produces a food product. We decide to sell this product because Malaysian people are delighted when it comes to dessert. Dessert like cookies might be easy to find, but our cookies is extraordinary because we use high quality chocolate to maintain the luxurious taste of the cookies to anyone who eats our cookies. Our third strength is the ability to sell the product over the internet. Our product will be promoted and sold through the online business platform Instagram. The reason why we choose Instagram is because, according to the latest statistics, there were approximately 13.8 million Instagram users in Malaysia in March 2021. The highest user group is people aged 25 to 34 among all age groups. This means that many young people are more active on Instagram. The last strength in our business is our products are appropriate for any culture. We know that Muslims around the world practice the religion of Islam. Our product has a halal certified by the Department of Islamic Development Malaysia, meaning that our product is suitable for everyone. Next, we move to our business weaknesses. Our business is new in the market. We are still in the early stage of business. We understand the risks that come with starting a new online business. We need to compete in the food industry as a thriving online business company. Despite the fact that we are a new company, we still need to gain market acceptance. Our product is not available offline. Due to the pandemic COVID-19, our company decided to conduct business online in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19 as it is more convenient and cost-effective compared to direct selling. The method of payment that we use is online banking or deposit bank. Once payment has been received, the product will be delivered.
Now I'm going to explain about the opportunities and threats of SWOT analysis of Cookiebees. First one is opportunities. The first point of opportunity is continue to expand for online sales. Cookiebees have the chances to expand their online sales by promoting our products on social media such as Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We can pay the influencer in social media to make a review about our products. The viewers will be interested by watching their postings and will take a look on our page. Besides that, we also can upgrade our machines such as the oven, mixers in order to improve our production quality. and to reduce some costs efficiently. And the second point is increase product variety and flavor. We can add new items into our cookies, such as having a variety of toppings. For example, having a Oreo toppings and M&M bean toppings onto our cookies. By having this kind of variety of choices, we can make promotion during holidays. This kind of approach will attract new upcome customers through these special offers and flavor. And the last point for SWOT analysis is threats. The point for threats is there are lots of competitors. There are many companies that are selling the same things like us, which is cookies with melted chocolate. Some of them have already become a famous and more well-known brands that everyone has tried their cookies. Their sales also are growing rapidly due to high demand for their products. Since our product demand is lower than theirs, it means that our business is still not comparable with famous companies. And the second point for threats is changing consumer preference. As the time passes, people will change their preference for certain products. There will be a time when people are no longer interested in cookies with melted chocolate. Consumers will find something new that are more innovative and more interesting that will make them satisfied. And the last point for threats is increase in input can cause upward pricing. Due to pandemic COVID-19 in Malaysia, most of the ingredients price has risen. This led to the supplier to increase their products and make us to expend our money more than usual. Unfortunately, in this kind of situation, we have to increase our price of products due to the rising of ingredients price. If we are not increasing our price of products, we will get less profit, which will cause more problems for the company. That's all from me. Thank you.
Firstly, we have the break-even analysis, which is an analysis made to find out how many units we need to sell in order to break even, or in order to reach a point where our profit is equal to 0. We calculate it by using a contribution margin method, where first we find the contribution margin by subtracting the unit selling price with the unit variable cost. In this case, which is 9 ringgit minus 7 ringgit, and we'll get a contribution margin of 2 ringgit. After that, we find the break-even point in units by dividing the fixed expense with the contribution margin from earlier. So the fixed expense of 20 ringgit, we divided it by the contribution margin of 2 ringgit, and we will get a total break-even point in units of in 10 units. So in order to break even, our company needs to sell 10 boxes of cookie in order to reach a point where our profit is equal to 0. Up next is the statement of profit or loss, which is a statement made to find out the revenue and expenditures incurred within the company. We first start off with the sales, which is we times the selling price of a unit with the number of units sold to get 1080 ringgit. Then we minus it with the cost of sales to get a gross profit of 590 ringgit. After that, we find out the total expense, which consists of a utility expense 3 ringgit for each unit sold, and the telephone expense, which is 20 ringgit, and we sum it up to get a total of 380 ringgit total expense. Then we minus it from the gross profit to get a total of net profit of 210 ringgit. After that, is the statement of cash flows, which is a statement made to provide information about the total cash receipts and the total cash payments made uh, in the company. First is the cash receipts, which consists of capital of 490 ringgit, the short-term debt of 200 ringgit, and the estimated cash sales, which is from earlier we times the unit selling price with the estimated sales, which is 120 boxes of cookies. So we sum it all to get a total cash receipts of 1,770 ringgit. After that, we find out the total cash payments made in the company, which consists of the purchase of inventory, 4 ringgit for each uh, unit sold, the utility expense 3 ringgit for each unit sold, and also telephone expense of 20 ringgit, which gives a sum of 860 ringgit of cash payments. Then we minus the payment of 860 ringgit with the total cash receipts of 1,770 ringgit to get a net cash flow of 910 ringgit. Then we prepare the balance sheet, which summarizes the company's total asset, liabilities, and also equity. In the balance sheet, a company's total asset must be equal to the sum of liabilities and also equity. First, we have the asset, which only consists of cash. It's a total of 910 ringgit. Up next is the liabilities, which consists of short-term debt of 200 ringgit and equities, which consists of beginning capital of 500 ringgit and the net profit of 210 ringgit, brings a total equity of 710 ringgit. Then we add the liabilities and the equities to have the total equity and liabilities of 910 ringgit, which also equals to the total asset of 910 ringgit. Finally is the business ratio. Under this business ratio, we have three ratios, which is the liquidity ratio, the total turnover ratio, and also the profitability ratio. So we look at the first one, which is the liquidity ratio. What liquidity ratio tells us is that it shows us a firm's ability to pay their bills in short run without undue stress. So the first ratio we have under liquidity ratio is the current ratio. So in order to get this, we divide the the current asset of 910 ringgit with the current liabilities of 200 ringgit in order to get 4.55. Now, what this 4.55 tells us is that every 1 ringgit of current liability, Cookiebees have 4 ringgit and 55 cents of current assets available to pay for the current liability. Next is the quick ratio, which in this case we minus the current asset with the ending inventory, and then we divide it with current liability. So since Cookiebees have ending inventory of 0, the formula and answer will be same as current ratio, which is current asset of 910 ringgit minus ending inventory, which is 0, and then divided it with current liability to get the same amount as in the current ratio, 4.55. And then we have the net working capital to the total assets. To get this, we have to find the net working capital divided with total asset. Net working capital is the amount current asset, we minus it with current liability to get the net working capital. So in this case, which is current asset of 910 ringgit, we minus it with the current liability 200 ringgit, and then we divide it with the total assets of 910 ringgit to get 0.7802. Now this 0.7802 means that Cookiebees have additional RM 0.78 or 78 cents funds available to finance their operation. Next, we have the turnover ratios, which tells us how a firm manages their assets in order to generate sales. Under this ratio, we have the total asset turnover, which is the sales divided by the total asset. So, sale of 1,080 ringgit, we divided it with 910 ringgit to get a total of 1.19. So, based on this ratio, tells us that every 1 ringgit of assets available, Cookiebees can generate a total of 1 ringgit and 19 cents in sales. Finally, we have the profitability ratio, which tells us the firm's ability to earn profit from sales. Under this, we have the profit margin, which is net income of 910 ringgit. We divide it with the sales of 1,080 ringgit to get a total of 0.8426. Which means that every 1 ringgit of sales, Cookiebees can earn a total of 84 cents of net income. So that's all from me. I hope this presentation has been clear, and thank you so much.
Let's move to the last part in our presentation, which is conclusion. Cookiebees is confident that this business will succeed and generate a higher profit for the company as a result of a well-organized business plan that developed by all partners. Each partner has a specific role in this business and must carry out their responsibilities in order to achieve higher profit as a group. The systematic nature of our business plan assists our company in avoiding any potential losses that might be happen and turning profit within 12 weeks.